Hey Reflections! So today we're going to be doing something a little different. Today I'm going to show you guys how to make rose flower crystal smudge wands. Now I decided to do this because I was really into them and I saw them on the internet for a lot of money actually. And I decided why not make it myself so I could put it in my Etsy store and just have a whole bunch around for myself and for my friends. So a lot of the stuff you see on the table right here, you can either forage or buy, and I did half and half. So that's how it looks. Now, what you'll need is some flowers, some herbs, all of these things right here you could get at the grocery store. Those are some sage leaves that I got. And I also have some rosemary that I put in there. You could also put lavender, any type of flower you like. And here are some flowers that I had foraged. You could put cedar, you could put a whole bunch of stuff in there. Also, I have some really pretty flowers, some roses, baby's breath, and whatever flower you'd like to put in. You could put lavender. I didn't have lavender on hand. Also, you need some twine, some scissors, and cotton twine to be exact, because you will be burning this and you don't want a fire hazard. Alright, so I got a little sage over there and I put about 2 bushels together. Now I'm going to put some rosemary in there. And what you want to do is just bundle it up in a neat package. I think I used a little bit too much rosemary in there. Let's see. Yeah, it's a bit much for me. I only want a hint of rosemary in there, so I'll just take that out. There you go. So that's how much I'm using. And then we're going to take some of my foraged flowers right there. They're a bit tangled and I'm only using one hand, so it's kind of hard to grab. Alright, so you're just going to lay the flowers on top of the sage. You can bind the sage itself and then wrap the flowers, or do it like I'm doing it. Also, you want to cut the flowers the length of the sage. And if you have some rose petals that are falling off, you could just actually take them off. You can do that before drying them. Then I'm going to take some baby's breath. Right there. Now that's starting to look very beautiful. Then I'm going to take more flowers and just arrange them however you like. I know some people use more roses and more flowers, but I just wanted a little pop of color. It's coming along quite nicely. Again, cutting them to match the size. You can also cut them after you wrap them, if that's easier for you. All right. So now we're going to take the twine and cut a piece long enough for you to work with. Again, this is cotton twine. and is biodegradable. And then what I'm going to start doing is wrapping this. Now there are different ways you can wrap this. You don't have to wrap it like me. In fact, there are different types of knots that you could use. I'm just doing this quickly for the sake of the tutorial. There you go, just securing that. And then what you're gonna do is wrap the whole entire bundle very, very tightly, because this is going to dry. You're actually going to dry this upside down. So you don't want it to be too loose, because the moisture is going to be sucked out, and you want this to be really, really tight so it doesn't fall apart. And just wrap all around. And I could have wrapped this way tighter, but again, for the sake of the tutorial, I did it very quickly. Now you could wrap the flowers, but I kind of don't want to ruin the flower, so I wrapped actually under the rose. And you're just going to keep unwrapping. And that's how it looks as of right now. And again, I'm just trying to wrap everything neatly and not ruin the flowers as I'm going along. And there you go. Now you could also add crystals, which I've seen a few shops have had, and I thought that was really awesome. So I decided to put a crystal on there as well. My quartz crystal. And again, you could wrap this with another twine. I decided to just use the same one. And these are really expensive in the shop, so you could make them your own. I know I make them myself now. I am going to be selling them on my Etsy shop, which I'm really excited about. And there you go. That's how they look. And they're just so beautiful, and they smell amazing. And they're really not hard to make, actually. Anyway, Reflections, thanks for watching. I hope you're having an awesome, awesome, awesome day.